class, we're going to read the story about Ping today. Can anybody tell me what you think this book's about? Yes, Katie?
A duck.
A duck. You're right, that is a duck. Before we start reading though, we're all going to put on these little work hats. Does anybody know where these work hats come from?
Taiwan.
That's close. They come from China. So we're all going to put on our little work hats while we read, okay? This is the story about Ping by Marjorie Flack. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful young duck named Ping. Ping lived with his mother and his father and 2 sisters and 3 brothers and 11 aunts and 7 uncles and 42 cousins. Their home was a boat with 2 wise eyes on the Yangtze River. Each morning, the sun rose from the east. Ping and his mother and his father and sisters and brothers and aunts and uncles and his 42 cousins all marched one by one down the little bridge to the shore of the river. All day they would hunt for snails and little fishes and other pleasant things to eat. But in the evening, as the sun set in the west, la 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 lee would call the master of the boat. Quickly, Ping and all his many family would come scurrying quickly. They would march one by one up over the bridge and onto the wise-eyed boat, which was their home on the Yangtze River. Ping was always careful, very, very careful not to be last, because the last duck to cross over the bridge always got a spank on the back. But one afternoon, as the shadows grew long, Ping did not hear the call because at that moment he was wrong side up trying to catch a little fish. But by the time Ping was right side up, his mother and his father and his aunts were already marching one by one up over the bridge. By the time Ping neared the shore, his uncles and his cousins were marching over, and by the time Ping reached the shore, the last of his 42 cousins had crossed the bridge. Ping knew he would be the last, the very last duck if he crossed the bridge. Ping did not want to be spanked. So he hid. Ping hid behind the grasses as the dark came and the pale moon shone in the sky. Ping watched the wise-eyed boat slowly sail away down the river. All night long, Ping slept near the grasses on the bank of the river with his head tucked under his wing, and when the sun rose up from the east, Ping found he was all alone. There was no father or mother, no sisters or brothers, no aunts or uncles, and no 42 cousins to go fishing with Ping. So Ping started out to find them, swimming down the yellow waters of the river. As the sun rose higher in the sky, boats came, big boats and little boats, fishing boats and beggar boats, households and raft boats, and all these boats had eyes to see with, but nowhere could Ping see the wise-eyed boat that was his home. Then came a boat full of strange, dark fishing birds. Ping saw them diving for fish for their master, and each bird brought a fish to his master. He would give it a little piece of fish for prey. Closer and closer slipped the fishing birds near Ping. Now Ping could see shining rings around their necks, rings of metal made so tight the birds could never swallow the big fish they were catching. Swoop, splash, splash. The ringed birds were dashing here and there all about. Ping ducked and swam under the yellow of the river. When Ping came up to the top of the river, far away from the fishing birds, he found little crumbs floating. Tender little rice cake crumbs which made a path to a houseboat. As Ping ate these crumbs, he came nearer and nearer to the houseboat. Then, splash! There in the water was a little boy with a barrel on his back, which was tied to a rope from the boat, just as all the boat boys on the river are tied to their boats. In the boy's hand was a rice cake. Ow, ow, cried the boy, and up dashed Ping, snatched at the rice cake. Quickly, the boy grabbed Ping and held him tight. Quack, 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 cried Ping. Ow, 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 yelled the little boy. Ping and the boy made such a splashing and such a noise that the boy's father came running, and the boy's mother came running, and the boy's sister and brother came running, and they all looked all over the edge of the boat at Ping, and the boy splashing in the water at the river. Then the boy's father and mother pulled at the rope, which was tied to the barrel of the little boy's back. They pulled, and up came Ping and the boy onto the houseboat. Ah, duck dinner has come to us, said the boy's father. I will cook him with rice at sunset tonight, said the boy's mother. No, no, my nice duck is too beautiful to eat, cried the boy. but down came a basket all over Ping, and he could see no more of the boy or the boat or the sky or the beautiful yellow water. All day long, Ping could only see the thin lines of the sun which shone through the cracks in the basket, and Ping was very sad. After a long while, Ping heard the sound of oars and felt the jerk, jerk, jerk of the boat as it was roared down the river. Soon the lines of sunshine which came through the cracks of the basket turned rose-colored, and Ping knew the sun was setting in the west. Ping heard footsteps coming near him. The basket was quickly lifted, and the little boy's hands were holding Ping. Quickly, quietly, the boy dropped Ping over the side of the boat, and Ping slipped into the water, the beautiful yellow water of the river. Then Ping heard this call, la 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 lee. Ping looked, and there, near the bank of the river, was the wise-eyed boat, which was Ping's home. And Ping saw his mother and his father and his aunts all marching one by one up over the little bridge. Swiftly, Ping turned and swam, paddling toward the shore. Now Ping could see his uncles marching one by one. Paddle, paddle, Ping hurried toward the shore. Ping saw his cousins marching one by one. Paddle, paddle, Ping neared the shore. But as Ping reached the shore, the last of Ping's 42 cousins marched over the bridge, and Ping knew that he was late again. But up marched Ping, up over the little bridge, and spank came the spank on Ping's back. Then, at last, Ping was back with his mother and father and 2 sisters and 3 brothers and 11 aunts and 7 uncles and 42 cousins, home again on the wise-eyed boat on the river. All right. Can anybody tell me what their favorite part of the story was? Kendall.
When Ping found his family.
That was your favorite part? I like that part too. It was really happy, huh? What about Maria? Can you tell me your favorite part?
When he met the boy.
When he met the boy? Yeah. What do you think the boy was doing in the river?
I don't know.
You don't know? He was probably looking for food for his parents. And some of that they said they were going to eat the duck with rice. Who likes rice? Yeah, I like rice. So today we're going to eat some rice.